What's up, RecTech family? Chef Greg, and you might realize the audio track is not lining up. We tried to get fancy here and we were using some microphones. It did not work. So unfortunately, we got to suffer through it. But I'm going to show you guys how to make a delicious smoked tri-tip chili. That's right, we're going to make chili from scratch with dried beans. We're going to use one of those chili bag kits from the grocery store. We've got a meat district tri-tip. We're going to up this chili game hardcore. We're going to use their Santa Maria seasoned tri-tip. We're going to dice up some bell pepper, some onion. We're going to get ready to make the ultimate chili on the RT590. We got a cast enamel Dutch oven preheated to 500 degrees, getting wicked hot so we can cook our vegetables, our tri-tip. Start to finish, this is going to take right about 5 hours, and it's going to be amazing. But we'll just dice up some onion. And you can add all your favorite chili ingredients. If you're not a fan of onions or peppers, or you want to spice it up and use jalapenos or habaneros or ghost chilies or whatever you want to do. I mean, it's really a blank canvas. But the tri-tip here is going to add such a depth of flavor to this chili. It's going to be amazing. And you'll see when we cut this up, we're going to render out that fat. It's going to be super, super, super tasty. But our friends at Meat District, you guys can find them at eatmeatdistrict.com. Again, this is one of their Santa Maria seasoned tri-tips. Great value. You can pick these up at the grocery store. And again, if you don't see them, check them out online or ask your favorite grocer to pick them up. But again, these are pre-seasoned, ready to go. And look at the marbling inside of this tri-tip. This is what's going to give you great flavor into your food. I mean, this is going to be absolutely amazing. If you wanted to, you can even throw this in your meat grinder and shape this and make some tri-tip burgers. Oh man, absolutely delicious. But we're just gonna go ahead and cube this up, and that way it'll render out and cook a little bit more evenly. And having a diced meat chili versus a ground meat chili gives you such a different mouthfeel to it. It's not all, super soft. It's got good texture to it. But again, we got a 7-quart cast enamel Dutch oven preheated here at 500 degrees with those ultimate blend pellets available at rectech.com. We're going to add the tri-tip in here for just a couple minutes, start to render out that fat and get a little bit of color in there before we add our peppers and onions. You can kind of see here, already starting to render out, and such great flavor in the bottom of that pan. Add in a couple peppers, some onions, give it a good mix up. We're going to season this with a couple things. We've got Ray's Loco Gringo. We've also going to take a little cheat from the soup aisle, and we're going to use a caramelized onion, seasoning. It's almost like a beef bouillon. And those chili bean packets usually come with like a chili seasoning mix. But again, if you're just using regular dried beans, I pretty much do a 2-to-1 ratio when it comes to chili powder and paprika. And again, we're going to hit it hard with that Ray's Loco Gringo Southwest seasoning. It's going to give us tons of great flavor inside of this chili. You can already see the color. And here's what I'm talking about with that savory infusions. It's basically a caramelized onion and a beef concentrate, but it's really going to start to add so much flavor into this chili. I like to add 1 can of hot roasted rotel. And again, these are the beans. We did soak these beans overnight in ice cold water in the fridge. If you don't soak your beans, they're going to take a little bit longer to cook, but I find if you soak your beans at least 24 hours, they tend to hold their shape a good bit. We're going to add about 7 cups of water. We're going to put the lid on. We're going to let this go till it comes up to a simmer, and then we're going to turn the heat down to 325 degrees and let that go for right about 3.5 hours. We'll stir it occasionally and see when it's good and thick. And here we are about 2 hours in. You'll start to see, the chili just simmer away, and it's not thick enough yet. The beans still have a little bit too much texture to them, so we're going to put the lid back on, keep cooking this for another hour or so, and just check in on it. Here we are right about 5 hours in. You can see the texture of this is just absolutely perfect. We'll go ahead and pull this off, get this served up, and again, we'll go in for our RecTech bite. But make sure you like and subscribe, follow along. Make sure you guys sign up for the newsletter at rectech.com for all the latest and greatest content. And as always, see you at the RecTech.